Joe Zekas from YoChicago.com, New Homes Magazine. Sitting here with George Thrush.
And our other current development, we have two current developments. One is Jazz on the Boulevard, which is townhome and condominium, and it's just a great development. The other one is a 15-story building on Halsted in Fulton. And
one of my favorite areas in the city.
Pardon?
Right? One of my favorite areas in the city, right there.
Yeah. But when we bought that land, I won't say it was the biggest risk we ever took. It wasn't, but because it was inevitable what was going to happen. But it was reasonably priced. We didn't overpay for the land. What did we get? We now have a 14-story building that east has a guaranteed view. In other words, east of it is the expressway. There's nothing going to be built on the expressway, and you get a complete shot of the skyline of the Loop in the evening. It's just incredible. On the west side,
it's incredible during the day too.
During the day too, but 7, 8 at night, it's really great. And it has views on the west side. You look out over the entire city. It's amazing to look out over the whole city, west side of Chicago. It's a great property. We got the land at a reasonable price. We still have some units left there, and it will be another good value for the buyer. I'm absolutely positive of it. But no one will ever buy in that property and feel that they didn't make a good investment. Now, you might say to me, yeah, but what about the market today?
What about the market? George, you were saying earlier that you used the word frugal, which is another synonym for cheap, and today buyers want to buy on the cheap. They're afraid that they're going to overpay. You have a history, I think, of not overpaying.
I hope so. I don't like to overpay for anything.
And your buyers don't today, and what would you tell them how would you give them a confidence paying?
Well, I'd tell them to look at the stock market, okay? And the people who, the general public, consistently sells when the market is low and buys when the market is high. Am I correct? The mass of people consistently do this, okay? They buy at the wrong time, they sell at the wrong time. There is an analogy in the real estate market. Today is the right time to buy. It is weak. That's why it's the right time to buy.
So a buyer coming in could make a deal with you, you'd be some flexibility.
Look, in another 3 years ago, we would have been charging at least 20% more for the product that we have available today. Sure, we've always tried to make a good product, but today you have to make it a little better, and do everything a little better. And there are values, but don't try the investor who tries to buy at the lowest point ever. It doesn't work that way. If it's a good value,
none of us are that smart.
Get it. So if it goes down 30 days from now a little more, don't worry about it, because the value today cannot be replaced. And I'm particularly in that location with the product we have. The area is improving. You said it's an area you like. Why do you like it? Because
I love it because it's urban, because it's gritty, because it's interesting, because it feels like a city.
But you can see it improving too. I mean, you don't want it to improve like the near north. I understand.
No, I like the grit over there. I like the variety. I like the meat packers. I like the fish places. I like just the occasional bum on the street. It feels like a city.
But I see the one thing, however, that it has been missing over there is more commercial activity, and although it's coming, why that's a nice thing. As there are more developments, for instance, there's a jewel going up about 2 blocks east and north of our development. And no, it's nice to have more retail